My name is Sufiyan, 6 year, group 13D. My teacher name Raimoa ma'am ID. My topic is RCT. RCT is a form of scientific experiment used to control factor not under direct experimental control. Example of RCT are clinical trial that compare the effect of drug, surgical techniques, medical device, diagnostic procedure, or their medical treatment. Participants who enroll in RCT differ from one another in known and unknown ways that can influence study outcome and yet cannot be directly controlled by randomly allocating participants among compared treatment and RCT and yet cannot be directly controlled by randomly allocating participants among compared treatment and RCT enable statically control over these influence provided it is designed well conducted properly and enroll enough participants and RCT may achieve sufficient control over these confounding factor to deliver a useful comparison of the treatment study. An RCT in clinical research typically compares a proposed new treatment against an existing standard of care. These are then termed the experimental and controlled treatment respectively. When no such generally accepted treatment is available, a placebo may be used in the control group so that participants are blinded to their treatment allocation. This blinding principle is ideally also extended as much as possible to other parties, including researcher, technician, data analyst, and evaluator. Effective blinding experimentally isolate the physiological effect of treatment from various physiological sources of bias. The randomness in the assignment of participant to treatment reduce selection bias and allocation bias, balancing both known and unknown prognostic factor in the assignment of treatment. Blinding reduces other form of experimental and subject bias. A well-blinded RCT is considered the gold standard for clinical trial. Blinded RCT are commonly used to test the efficacy of medical intervention and may additionally provide information about adverse effects such as drug reaction. A randomized control trial can provide compelling evidence that the study treatment causes an effect on human health. The term RCT